What's up, guys? Marc and James from the Mets'd Up podcast here with Jeff McNeil, fresh off of signing his extension with the Mets. Jeff, first off, thanks for doing this with us. And how you feeling?
I feel really good. Thanks for having me. But pretty crazy last week or so. But happy we were able to get this done, and I get to be a New York Met for a long time.
What was the first thing you bought after you put pen to paper?
Ooh. Haven't really bought anything yet. Had to kind of buy an emergency suit yesterday when I got to New York. Mine wasn't fitting too well, so went down to Rothman's and they hooked it up for me, got me fitted and into a nice looking suit for today.
So big year for you this past season, All-Star, batting title champion, and the birth of your son. How awesome was this past year for you, honestly?
Yeah, definitely. One of the best years of my life. Pretty amazing year, on the field for me, and then having Lucas born was even better. So he's been pretty special to have, and look forward to seeing him grow, and but there's this extension as well. So things definitely can be going better for us.
It was a huge year for you on the field. It seemed like you made an adjustment, like really got back to what made you the player you've always been. What do you think helped spurn that, get you back there?
I think a bad 2021, kind of got me back to who I was, and in 2021, I learned a lot. Was just trying to kind of focus on hitting the ball hard, and in 2022 I came back and said, I'm just gonna get hits. I want to get on base. I want to hit 300. That's when I feel the best, and I'm the happiest was when I'm out there hitting 300. So did everything I could to get back to that. Had a good approach the whole year. If they gave me the whole left side open, I was going to shoot it that way. Didn't care how hard I hit it. I'd actually kind of joke with some of the analytics guys, like it was the expected batting average on that one, and it's pretty low. But I was trying to do that, and I know that's my game, and my job is to get on base for guys like Pete and Lindor to drive me home.
You brought up the left side of the infield being open for you sometimes. This year we're not going to have the shift. How do you feel about that as a hitter and as a fielder?
I like it as a hitter. I think I am naturally a pull hitter. So, if I'm able to just go out there and hit without worrying about a shift, I think I will pull the ball a little bit more. And it's nice knowing that there's not going to be a defender right there.
Yeah.
So, without the shift, it kind of just frees me up to go hit the ball. With the shift, I had to kind of guide the ball to the left side. So, it's going to be a little bit different year, but I think it's going to be good for baseball.
How do you feel about losing the shift as a defender? You think that's going to add like an extra challenge to playing second base?
I actually kind of love it. I think it's really going to show off guys' range. You can't just put three guys on one side of the infield now, and because that's where they're going to hit it. So it's going to bring out the athleticism in the game a lot more. Which I really like. It's going to lead to some pretty amazing defensive plays, which I like as well. So I think it's going to be special to watch. Kind of Lindor do his thing this year too out there. He is one of the best defenders in baseball, and you give him more room to go get some balls. It's going to be pretty special to watch.
Speaking of Lindor, how about the bet? Won the batting title. Apparently owes you a car. Has there been any movement on that front?
No, I haven't heard anything. So we'll see in spring training, but. Yeah, I think that was back early in the year. He made that bet with me. I forgot what was happening, but we're in the locker room, and I think we were talking about I think it was the All-Star game about like the MVP getting a car or something like that, and he was joking around. And he goes, like, you win the batting title, I'll get you a car. I think it was to kind of shut me up a little bit or something. I was going on a rant or something, and like deal, and media heard about it, and ended up winning the batting title. So we'll see what happens in spring training if he comes through.
Brought up spring training. We'll be getting down to Florida in a few weeks here. We know you're excited to get down back with team baseball and everything, but how excited are you to get back on the golf course?
Yeah, no, I've actually been playing a decent amount of golf. I live in California, so great weather. Year round. I was actually playing our city championship a couple weeks ago. Had the lead and blew it. So yeah. It was a really good tournament. I think I was 3 under the first day, shot 68. And then the second day I had it to 3 under through 6. So I was 6 under for the tournament, leading the tournament, and I saw the live leaderboard and kind of freaked out, and went 4 over in. So I think I ended up getting 6th or 7th. So still a pretty fun tournament. You shot under par for a couple of days, and yeah, happy with my results.
Probably obvious that you're the best golfer on the team. Who would you say the second best golfer is?
Oh, second best golfer on the team. That's a good question because I have no clue. Verlander probably now. Yeah,
yeah, it's a good
'cause
pick.
We got Verlander now, so I heard he's a pretty good stick. So I'm sure we'll be out on the golf course in spring training quite a bit.
Another thing funny that you do, talking about you hitting before, the knobless bat. Where'd that come from? Like, where's the inspiration? What advantage does that give you as a hitter?
Yeah, you started using that in 2015. It was just kind of placed into my hands by my hitting coordinator. He had some laying around, and we were messing around in the cage, and really liked how it felt. I like a really balanced bat. I like a really thick handle with a kind of a smaller barrel, so it feels really light in my hands. I think the first one he gave me was a 35-33, so technically a really big bat, but it didn't feel that big, and it actually was. It felt nice because if you just barreled it, I think the weight of the bat was kind of take care of the the distance and how hard it came off. So really liked how it felt in the cage, and I think my first at bat in spring training hit home run with it. So I was like, all right, that feels good. I think I'm going to use that for a while. And then over the years, it's been modified just a little bit. I went down to a 34, kind of 32, sometimes a 31. And we'll just kind of tinker with it a little bit here and there. I think I used that in 18, 19, and 20 and 21. And then this last year, about halfway through the year, I went back to the 35. So that's why it looks like I'm choking up so much. It's a 35-inch bat, but it's just got a little bit bigger barrel, and I like the feeling of that. So the 35 worked, and it kind of propelled me to that batting title.
If it's working, don't change it. But speaking of your career as a whole, you talked about spending a lot of time in the minors during the press conference. How does it feel to go through what you've had to go experience and finally get that contract?
Yeah, it was definitely a tough time in the minor leagues. Had a bunch of injuries, worked some pretty odd jobs, trying to make some money. I had my wife who been super supportive through this whole thing. She was fantastic. She was kind of the breadwinner in our family, providing for us, and kind of paying the rent for me to be able to go out there and chase my dreams. So yeah, definitely worked some odd jobs. Worked at Dick's Sporting Goods. Worked at a gym. Worked landscape. I did it all. Just trying to make some money, and to see that all kind of pay off now, and get this contract. It's it means a lot, and means a lot to the whole family.
Another very cool achievement that came down the pipe recently. You're going to be playing with Team USA in the World Baseball Classic. How does that feel, and what are you excited about for the tournament?
Yeah, feels pretty incredible. Same thing, coming from the minor leagues and what happened there, to go to, Team USA is, pretty special. It's, yeah, when they announced the World Baseball Classic was going to happen, and, it's something I, really wanted to be a part of. I think it's, fantastic to, represent my country. So, I really wanted to be there. Didn't care, what my role was, or second base, infield, outfield, third base, didn't care what it was. So I just wanted to, be there, be a part of it, and, experience the whole thing.
Well, this team has a lot of nicknames. You have a nickname, the Squirrel. What's your personal opinion on that nickname? Do you like it? Or?
It's growing on me. I got that back in college. I was a flying squirrel. I played a lot of center field and played a lot of outfield in college, and was making diving catches out there, and had some teammates go, it's a flying squirrel out there. And my roommate, my first year in rookie ball, my nickname didn't follow me. Didn't follow me here until he got a hold of it. I think it was my first year, because I heard they call you the flying squirrel. So they started calling me that, and then went through the whole minor leagues with it. Wasn't a huge fan of it in the minor leagues, and then got to the big leagues. I'm like, all right, cool, maybe it'll go away now. And then Noah Syndergaard found out and dropped in an interview, and then it stuck. So it's growing on me, embracing it, and don't mind it at all.
I think a big piece was also that catch you made in Chicago in 2019, where you flew through the net.
Yep, that was the flying squirrel right there. Yeah, no, that's kind of what I was doing in college, and trying to make as acrobatic of catches as I can.
We know the kind of player you are. You'll do anything ever to help the team win. Like, you're a grinder, you're a hustler, everything. And in doing that, you've played all these different positions, infield and outfield, the last few years. But if you had to pick one, like, let's say like Major League Baseball started a new rule, like you can get one position the entire season, and they let you have the choice of it. Oh, which is the one?
That's a tough question. That's a really tough question because what I like so much about my roles, it's something different every single day. It's second base one day, it's left field another day, and I enjoy doing that. It kind of keeps it fresh, keeps it fun. I don't really know where I'm going to play every single day. We had Marte get hurt this last year, and Buck looks at me, he goes, "Can you go to right?" I go, "Sure, let's do it." I played right when Conforto was down a little bit, so I do love being that utility man who kind of moves around the diamond. But if I had to choose just one, oh man, that's tough. I'd probably feel the most comfortable at second base, but I think outfield you make some pretty cool plays. That's also fun. So it's tough to choose.
You definitely have some fun out there. It's awesome to watch. Yeah.
Yes, have some fun and try to make some cool catches for some pitchers and save some runs.
Building off the great season from last year, the Mets brought in a lot of new guys, a lot of good players. Team looks great. How do you feel being a part of this team? Excited for the season?
Yeah. What Billy in the front office has done, it's pretty special, and I know it's tough losing DeGrom, one of the best pitchers in baseball, but replacing with Justin Verlander, so pretty good. I like our chances. I think I said it I think a couple weeks ago. I think our rotation did get better. We lost some guys, but we brought some pretty special pitchers in, and I'm looking forward to seeing what they can do, and we have a tremendous lineup, so it's going to be another fun year. Hopefully we can get a little bit farther than we did last year. I was a little bit disappointed losing that first round, but we have high expectations this year, and hoping for that World Series.
Got kind of a funny question for you. Not sure how online you are. I know you guys have interacted a few times here and there, but you were at the Rangers game about a week or two ago, and it made rounds on social media. Because one, you're at the game, John Franco, cool event, but also because some people did some digging and realized that you were wearing the exact same outfit to the Rangers game.
My go-to.
Last year.
That's my go-to.
Did you realize that?
No, I had no clue. That's my go-to sweatshirt. I love that thing. Had no clue. It wasn't that long ago that I was at the other game, so all right, it can happen. But I think my wife sent it to me. She saw it. She goes, "You see this?" I go, "Oh no, that's bad." But I think I can afford some new fits now, and we'll be able to change it up a little bit.
Or you just get the same one like 4 different times. It's your favorite one, rock it.
Or just walk. I mean, it's comfortable, and I'm okay with that.
Definitely. Jeff, thank you so much for taking the time. We're excited to have you back, and congratulations again.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks, you guys.